Hello, teacher. In this opportunity, I'm going to talk about the story A Dark Brown Dove by Stephen Crane. First of all, I'm going to share with you a short summary, then an analysis, and then my opinion about it. So, to start with the summary, I can say that it is a sad story. It is about a dog and a very young child who administers both protection and cruelty at the same time until the dog's tragic death at the hands of the child's father. To start, a child who was standing on a street corner, he was leaning with one shoulder against a high board fence and swayed the other to and fro. So the while kicking carelessly at the gravel. Suddenly, a dark brown dog with a short rope in his neck appeared and he stopped in front of the boy. And then they two looked to each other, and since that moment, the connection between them started. And this connection has the importance in the story. They started to play a little bit. This happened during a period of time, but after that, the child was boring. He grew weary of this amusement and decided to turn toward home. So he started to walk, but he noticed that the little dog was behind him. And the boy tried to stop him, but the little dog, despite the small blows he had received from the boy, was still happy and wouldn't stop following him. The boy decided to take him home, and when the child came to his house, the family didn't accept it. The family didn't accept the little dog. But the father decided to let the dog be one of the family, like a one member more. But during the stay in the house, the little dog was mistreated, and the child, when he saw that, gave loud cries. So his family stopped hurting him or hurting the little animal when the child was present. In one occasion, the father came to the house very drunk, and when he saw the puppy, he wanted to have fun apparently. So he took the little dog and he began to hit him and throw him out the window. The neighbors were alarmed, but such action, but they didn't do anything regards. When the little boy noticed that, he realized that the boy screamed loudly and lowered himself to where his little friend was. That is, the dog had died. So this is the short summary of this story, and then I have a little analysis about it. The main characters of this story are the main ones that are mentioned here. The dog is one, which is the protagonist of the story, who on one level is an abused dog befriended by a mostly well-intended child. He tries to befriend the child who drives him home where bad things will happen, but the dog didn't know that. Then we have a child that is like the second character that has the relevance of the story in the story. A very young child befriends and abuses the stray dog in an effort to protect him from harm. Crane, the author of this story, alludes in his story that the child doesn't quite treat the dog as he deserves, and also nor can the child protect the dog from more powerful forces. With forces, I mean his father, because the father of the child was like the danger for the dog. Then we have the father, as I mentioned, is the third one that is like the more relevant in the story. The angry and abusive man with a savage temper who makes the final decision to allow the dog to stay in the home just to agonize the protestation from the rest of the family. He is responsible for administering hateful abuse that results in submission and the death of the dog over the child's protestations, because we have to remember that the child was against his actions, but he still continued doing it. Then we have the family, like it is mentioned, but like there is no so relevant like the father and the dog and the child. So the family, the author doesn't reveal more details other than when the dog first appeared, they made a great row. Only the child screamed in protest but has no authority. The wife is complicitous because she didn't. She didn't stop the mistreatment. She participates in the beating. And then we have the neighbors that are the last mentions at the end of the story. Their only role in the story is a witnesses to the horror of watching a dog thrown to his death. One of them in the story appears with clothespins in her mouth, was like a gay prisoner. They were complicitous because they took no action to stop the abuse to the dog. Though they must have heard the dog and a child wailing. And as a last point, I wanted to share with you my opinion. For me, this is a story which tries to transmit a deep message. Many people can be freed from their slavery and return to society. These people are represented by the dog in the story, but some other people treat them as if they don't have any value in the society. These people represented by the family and the father in the story. There is a great struggle within society related to freedom. So this story is perfect to reflect this problem that many governments haven't been able to solve it. So this is my presentation, my participation about this study. So thank you so much.